for people to jump on. What are you saying? Let me just quickly get some sceneries. Yes, big up MistaRax TV live, back in the park. We live again. Get me. Man like Yakub in the
Up
house.
to all of you guys, remember Lord Jesus Christ, don't forget to say your prayers. Today's the Sabbath, don't spend time at home just watching some dodgy movies or anything. Get on your knees and pray to your Lord. God bless you.
Big up Yakub. Man like Yakub in the house. Yes, 2,000 guineas man's back. We've got Suleiman in the house.
Yes, Bismillah, A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajeem. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah to the Muslims and good afternoon to the non-Muslims. I'm here today and it's been a while. And it's a nice warm day today as well. All sorts of people gathered here. Another Sunday in Speaker's Corner. And I just want to mention about the situation with Kashmir and how we Muslims, we should stand with our brothers and sisters in Kashmir. You know, the Indian government, we all know that they are mushrikeen and they are vehemently opposed to the Muslims there. And they want to control and regulate the lives of the people there, the Muslims there. So recently they revoked an Article 370 and now they think they got the right to go in there and intervene and violate and take away their civil liberties. So we can't accept that. And we're not going to just sit back idle and just watch how our brothers and sisters in that area, in the Jammu Kashmir region, how they're going to be violated, isn't it? We must at least say something, or say a word, or make dua, or even raise awareness. You know, do whatever's within our reach and our ability to reach out to our brothers and sisters there. You know, because Kashmir has a long history of human rights abuse, violations. The wealth and the lives of Muslims have been violated by the mushrikeen, the Indian regime and its army and soldiers. They're not allowing Muslims to celebrate Eid, to leave their homes. There's a curfew, and all this. This is unacceptable. But inshallah, you know, the situation, we ask Allah to aid and improve the situation there in Kashmir and other places similar. You know, just because I'm not Kashmiri, it doesn't mean it's not my problem. Or the situation in Palestine, or in Somalia, yeah, or in Mali, or in Burma and other places, Shishan. We've got many wounds and many places where the Muslims are under siege, you know. And this is a conspiracy, and this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us about, you know, the ones who are most, you know, vehement and hostile to the believers are those mushrikeen and the Yahud, you know. So we have to bear this in mind, innit? We have to bear this in mind. But the truth will prevail, and the Muslims there have been suffering in Kashmir, Jammu Kashmir region, and we stand with them. We stand with our brothers and sisters there, and all Muslims as well should be concerned as well, isn't it? It's not just for Kashmiri people or Pakistani people. All Muslims should come together and say this is not this shouldn't be happening. Enough is enough. And the same for flies about. And the same for other lands. You know, wherever Muslims are in crisis, we've got CAR, Central African Republic. You know, Muslims have been violated there. You know, we've had it in Somalia, in Mali, in Iraq, in Syria, in the Yemen. Drone strikes have been happening, Pakistan and between Pakistan and Afghanistan as well. So we have to be, aware and concerned about the Ummah and the state of the Ummah and how the Ummah should be, how the oppression on this Ummah should be uplifted. It should be our concern as an Ummah. You know, if we do follow the Sunnah where the Ummah is one body, You know, if we're one body like we say, and like what the Sunnah says, the Sahih Hadith says, then we should be concerned about, you know, the plight of the Ummah, innit? You know, so I just thought I'll share this with you. And yeah, you know, find out about Islam, embrace Islam, save yourself from the hellfire. You know, because Islam is the truth, and anything else is falsehood. Yeah.
You got Suleiman. Coming in the park, yeah? He wanted to do that little piece. That parrot brace smiled at me today, man. Yeah. Yes, we back. We got the chat. The phone kept on overheating, man. Yeah, the phone overheats and then just turns off, bro. Nothing. Let's see what my man's saying.
You have no control over tomorrow.
There's Sammy as well.
But you've got
Yeah, I know. I think Shams is there. Big up Wigan as well. Man like Jordan.
Why didn't say Salaam Alaikum, brother Jordan? I just been have a go at sister Yasmin.
Big up AK.
Alhamdulillah, I took revenge for you. Against the bloody stupid nation of clowns. When they say white people are devils,
Yes, man like Hairy
another
Faz.
clown, agree about that. He's called himself Sunni Muslim, but he's a fake Muslim. Because he's a Sunni Muslim.
Yeah, I got a clip uploading as well. Should be there in a couple of minutes. Yes, brother. Listen, you're good, yeah?
Brother, this is lesson to you and everybody.
Big up Muta
If you see
Matchmaker.
something wrong
Rashmi.
and you shut up and be quiet, if you agree about anything wrong, mean you accept it. If I say Muhammad is a woman, and you are a Muslim, and you don't correct me, you are
Yeah, big up the
whatever.
Birmingham Massive as well. Still.
So when someone said a statement wrong to you, and you shut up, why you shut up? You don't have time. You have time. You have to say, I'm sorry, I was sitting with him, standing with him, I'm free from this, I'm out. Yes? When he say Arab,
always speak up on it, yeah?
especially in deen matter. Like, I like biryani, I like tandoori, But in Islam matter, like Muhammad salam, Sunnah Muhammad, the tradition of Muhammad, whatever he say, whatever he done, whatever we agree about. Like if someone take his clothes off and Muhammad salam agree, like the one he pissed in the masjid. One Bedouin come, he doesn't know Islam, and he make way in the masjid, and the Sahaba try to go after him and say, leave him. He's stranger, but he's wrong. Let him finish, because if we don't let him, he might make death for himself and talk to him. So if Muhammad salam let the Bedouin, we in the masjid, it becomes sunnah.
So this example, he didn't shout, he wasn't abusive. He waited till he finished and then he spoke to him.
He didn't speak at all.
He spoke to him afterwards.
Yeah, Muhammad salam. Muhammad salam.
In this example,
No.
he spoke afterwards.
No. Because the illah, everything have a illah, have reason. The man is patient. If you push him like this, he's gonna make himself dirty. Like, imagine, brother, you make way with, and I go hold it from you. You're not gonna stop it. It's gonna carry on. So you want all of you gonna be dirty. So the reason, tell him, let him finish. Once he finished, he brought him and talked to him and said, "Ariqu alayhi dalwan." Put some water over the urine. But if you say, so the man made mistake, make the little piece of land dirty. So how to rectify it? To put some water and become clean. So if a man come and say, white people are devil in the internet, and 10,000 people, a Muslim, so-called Muslim, say white people are devil, and 10,000 people listen, I have to make the 10,000 people listen. Either now, you said white people devil, I'm standing with you, I said white people are not devil, you devil because you invent something and you stuck it to Islam, I'm free from you. If I shut up, I have to go next day to channel which have 10,000, like the 10,000 saw. I was in COE channel, someone was sitting next to me and he said, white people are devil, I am Muslim, I'm black, I'm free from this statement, and please, I want 10,000 people to listen to this.
And did you see me challenge it online?
Did you? Send you home.
TNTS Greek I was on, my channel I was on. Yeah.
Brother, it's not you, because you are white. You are white. Shouldn't come from you. Because if you today say black people are devil, even you are Muslim, I'm going to hold you like this. What the hell? And you see, Islam said black people are devil. I'm going to hold you like that. Why you said that? But if you say, I like blue t-shirt, like it.
So no, because you used an example about the Prophet peace upon him. There was someone urinating in a masjid. He waited till he finished. Afterwards, he spoke to him. Did he grab him like this?
He didn't.
But you're saying you just told me if someone says out loud, you grab them like this, and you. So the Prophet
Because
peace upon him,
listen, man, this urine come from a Bedouin. Few people saw him in the masjid. When you say in the YouTube, 10,000 gonna see you. And all the listen here. The difference here, there is all the people in the masjid, the Prophet masjid are Muslim. They know it's not allowed to piss in the masjid. But when you talk in the YouTube and 10,000 or 20,000 listen to you, they are not Muslim.
Up, Sam.
But when you go on that YouTube now, say I am Jordan, I am Muslim, and black people are devil. This is concern the religion.
if I say black people are devil,
Yes. Because
then that's bad, yeah?
it's bad because it's too bad. Bad. It's bad because it's against the norm, and bad because you are Muslim. You are
You got the
associated
100 in
with
the house.
Islam. But if you say I'm Jordan, I like to have cap. Good luck. I don't care. I have this and these glasses. No problem. But if you come and add something to Islam, which is not from Islam, and hate it in Islam, and gonna make division between, rather the racist card are played in the park, life, left and center. They try to make, they go to Asian people. Asian people, you Abdul. You follow Arab. Until you know I'm not Arab. They go to black people. Are you Arab slave? I'm not Arab slave. They go to white people. You white people, who make you to do this or to do that? Yes?
So what's your advice to me?
My advice to you and to me myself, when you see a wrong and you agree about it, there's hadith about that. What the hadith saying? Whenever mischief or misjustice happens, whoever witnesses it, as if the one who done it, and whoever doesn't witness it and reject it, as if he doesn't witness it. I'll get you the text, inshallah. This hadith very well known, and this, like all the Saudi scholars, all the rotten Saudi scholars now, when they accept changing Islamic rule and they shut up, Allah said in Quran, إن فرعون وهامان وجنودهما كانوا خاطئين.
You are leading people astray all the time. I mean, this guy, he is not about. Did he ask you to believe in God? Did he ask you about this? I'm already Muslim. Ah, so you know that he's the king. You know that he's the king.
He's given me advice on. I was called a white devil by the Nation of Islam. I believe your advice is speak out on it.
No, this guy. This guy. I'll tell you more about him. I know him.
Why don't shut up, man? Why
No,
don't shut
I'll
up?
tell him.
Why don't shut up?
I am following your advice. If I see him make mistakes, I will do it.
I understand.
This guy.
This guy.
What
this
you know?
This guy.
He is saying to me, I met him, and he was calling people for doubt, asking people for doubt. And I thought that he is someone who is sincere, who wants to call people to Islam. And then he is speaking about politics and making all Muslims kuffar. And then, wallahi happened. You told me you have been fighting everywhere, even against the
liar.
Egyptians. You said that?
You filthy liar.
You said that?
You filthy liar.
Wallahi, you are.
Wallahi, you filthy liar.
Look at Jordan in the middle.
No, brother. What?
This is the first thing.
Did I make you?
This is the first statement. No.
This
Yeah, big up real
man is a filthy liar because he said he make everybody kafir. Did I make you kafir? You filthy liar.
But you didn't tell me.
You filthy liar.
Listen,
You
tell him,
filthy
tell
liar.
him, tell
He
him.
said he
Okay,
made
okay. I am,
everybody
okay.
kafir.
In that
No, there's
aspect,
no
I'm wrong.
fly kicks
But
and
tell
thing
him,
today.
did you tell me that you were fighting against the kuffar in Egypt? You told me or not? Did you tell me your son is a kafir because he's committing adultery in London? Did you tell me or not? You tell me or not? Okay, then I'm mistaken.
أعوذ بالله.
Wallahi, he said that. But anyway,
أعوذ.
this is the first
Look
step.
at the man. If you make adultery or kafir, you
You
are
said
a
that.
sinner, you
You
idiot.
said, you said about your son like
You
that.
mistaken, man. You go to
Some
hell.
exposed him.
So what he will do, the first step he will advise you to be against all. Okay? Say, and then he's
Now we get in the future. The first step, the second step,
No.
the third step.
I am exposing you. You are clear.
Exposing my bottom, man. Who are you?
Bottom. This is your.
Who are you?
This is your behavior.
Who are you?
I
Who
am
are
the one
you?
who will expose you, inshallah.
Expose what?
Okay.
Go away, man. Go away.
This guy.
Listen,
Instead of calling people to Islam, they speak as-zalim. Our rulers are zalim. Our scholars are hypocrites.
This man is a bum licker. This man, a bum licker. He said,
Leave him.
our
Leave
ruler,
him.
our
It's
ruler,
nice. It's nice to observe his
our
character.
ruler is not zalim. Because this bum licker
No.
say that.
No.
Our ruler,
Prophet ﷺ mentioned he left us on a clean slate. He said,
and the clean slave is to be
not
bum
slave,
licker.
not slave. Not slave.
Slave is to be bum licker. And say,
You're both Muslim, right? Yeah. So there's a way to deal with this. Maybe in private.
You are right. No. By the way, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, every Friday speech, although bid'ah, innovation didn't appear in his life, he used to warn people against bid'ah. Every bid'ah, كل بدعة ضلالة كل ضلالة في النار. We have to expose. Although no bid'ah is there, but it is one of our duties to expose wrong bid'ah by good means. I am not saying to him, but I can do this. I can do. But now, what I care is to tell you sincerely. I thought that you are not Muslim.
You came, you thought he was giving me down.
Joseph, did you listen to him? Did you message to him?
No. He is Muslim, alhamdulillah. So, inshallah, if he reads the Quran and Sunnah, he will reach. He doesn't need you.
Let us come.
I want you, now you can speak to him, and you know the end result, and then you can do it. Barakallah fiik.
Huh?
Okay, so your advice to me was...
Yeah, they can see there's something
When you see wrong, there's two wrong. Wrong concerning Islam and wrong is not concerning Islam. Wrong concerning Islam, if you don't talk about it, you are shaitan. What is the evidence? This hadith. كاتم الحق شيطان الحق.
And do you think, and let me ask you, and I'm asking you sincerely, calling people bum lickers, calling people this, that, is that the behaviour we should be doing?
This is what we do.
No, but if you're coming to give me advice, you should be behaving.
This
This is what we do.
brother Haji called them bootlicker. Yes? Wallahi brother, if I find a job, if I find a precise word. The filthiest precise word. I use it against the scholar. هذا فرعون, you know Pharaoh? Who made Pharaoh? Who made him? Who made the biggest enemy to Allah over the years? Who's the biggest enemy? No, the biggest, no, Pharaoh. The Pharaoh challenged Allah. He said, I am God, and he told his minister, build me a building. I'm gonna. Okay, so the biggest tyrant and criminal in this earth is Pharaoh. Who made Pharaoh? No, the people of Egypt. What is the evidence? The verse in Quran. فاستخف قومه فأطاعوه إنهم كانوا قوما فاسقين. The people of Egypt.
People created Pharaoh.
Yes. Create his, not him. Create his attitude. Create him.
I think he just focused on leadership. Right? Obviously, as part of the dini.
Yes. So, who made them? Some scholar. Pharaoh must have scripture. Because وَمَا مِنْ أُمَّةٍ إِلَّا خَلَا فِيهَا نَذِيرٌ. Every nation have a war now. So, how would the scholar agree to say that Pharaoh going to Allah and fight him? It means they ditch the scripture. So I believe the scholar of Arabia and any country who doesn't denounce the filthy rulers are more criminal and more dangerous than Shaitan. Because Shaitan, if you recite Surah Al-Baqarah,
Who are the filthy rulers then?
if you recite Surah Al-Baqarah, Shaitan run away. If you recite Al-Mu'awwazatayn, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, and the last 3 chapters, Shaitan. If you recite 100 surah, when human Shaitan, he doesn't move.
So how do you deal with oppressive rulers? Okay, Jordan, be careful. My advice.
Any Muslim call himself a Muslim, split Islam from politics, he's a clown. The best word is clown, because Islam is politics and politics is Islam.
I get what you're saying. How do we get from bum liquor to that?
I think your vocabulary is good. Find me the worst word acceptable.
Yeah, you said bum liquor.
No, this is brother Haji. Bro Haji. May Allah bless you. I want you telling me now the most acceptable filthy word to describe the scholar of this kuffar ruler. When I use it, I swear, I'm not going to say bum or this or that.
He wasn't a ruler, was he, this guy?
You can call them criminals.
He complained. No. He said this guy is politics.
You can call them
Politics.
tyrants. Tyrants.
He come and said like this man is politics. Did Muhammad Akhi? Is Islam politics or not politics? Can you be Muslim without politics? But not this filthy politics in parliament. The honest politics, that because your politics in Quran, you say, this is my Quran, I'm going by this. This is my politics. So everybody knows it's politics.
Yes, turn there, you get me? Is that old man?
1952, Kuwait become independent under the British colony. Do you want oil? You want oil? Oil for your car oil.
Uncle, be quiet. You cannot entertain these people. You've got an electric card now. So, honestly, I'm sorry. I know exactly where you're coming from, but the thing is, money is everything. Money. So, yes.
Let's know what's going on over there. Still kind of half empty in the park. Yes, brother. What are you saying, brother? You're right. Let's see what's going on here then. You see Paperboy and Socko in the house. Yeah, man, like Socko in the house. Socko in the house, man, like Paperboy. You good, bro? Yeah, you good. Is it late? Yeah. 62.
MistaRax. Subscribe. MistaRax.
There you go.
We're all following Greco-Roman rights. For example, everything is better now. No. As an extract, David's son. You can extract Solomon.
What work is God happy with? The work of perfection. When we find the work of That's what Jesus Christ said. They will be doing in the last days. There will be mockers and scoffers walking after their own lust. There will be mockers.
Brother Paul in the house.
Just as it was in the days of Noah. In the days of Noah, what happened? Only 8 people were saved from the flood. Only one family was saved from the flood. And the ark that they entered into was Jesus Christ. That's the only place of safety. The only place of security is in Jesus Christ, the Son of God. Outside Jesus Christ, there was the deluge of the flood. Outside Jesus Christ.
Oh, you want to see the Jews and Christians, yeah? I'll give you a few minutes. You got man. Catch a little bit of this.
Maybe against logic. And let me just actually point out something for you to enhance my statement. Because last week we were discussing about the word ahad. I don't know if you've got your Torah on.
I do, but I know those verses off by heart.
Okay.
I say that verse 4 times a day every day.
Yeah, but I would like you to read a certain verse. This is in Genesis.
This is about man and woman.
Nope.
There's no fact checking going on here. It's just you making annoying comments. Fact check us having an actual discussion.
Yeah, if you go to Genesis.
Always fact check it for the truth.
Because last week he said that ahad is an absolute one, and I said it can be a compound one.
Yeah.
He said no, and we were discussing about the man and a wife becoming one. So I'm going to bring him another verse in Genesis 1, verse 5, and I'd like you to read it out.
I'm going to leave that for Socko anyway. See what's happening here. Man like bro Shamsi in the house. Man like Shamsi.
Did you continue? Yeah.
Shamsi, hurry up with that. I believe that both believe that Jesus Christ pre-existed as the Word.
What's happening here? It's Ahmed.
If you provide your utility, then there is utility.
Who's in the house? Yes, big up the 155 in the house.
One God has been there. The word of Trinity is
Mansour in the house. Hashim in the house.
That's right, that meant inflation went up. And guess who left the country first? The Italians. Now, if your God is a liar, how can you believe in your God? Allah supposed to serve the most proud, but I don't want teaching here. I'm not here to do that, I'm here to preach the gospel. According to our religion, Christianity, we believe that Jesus Christ died on the cross in remission for our sin. And if you do not accept Jesus Christ as Savior, then you'll be a nation. I will, however, go into... The jinn gave the Quran to Muhammad. Jesus Christ cast out the jinn. Jesus Christ has overcome the author of the Quran, the devil. He's overcome the devil.
Why don't you call him second Jesus? Let him come down. He's scared, he's scared.
Why don't you get up on your thing and you go and talk about what you want to talk about? So you get people doing what you do to them?
Now, a lot of you Muslims come to my meeting. If you deny the Son of God, you are doing the Antichrist work. It goes John 2:2. Who is the liar?
Arab corner.
ماتوا لأنك ميت وإنهم ميتون. إنما عيسى ابن مريم علم الساعة حي. إنه آتي لأنه كلمة الله، لأنه حي، لأنه يقيم الموتى. من أقام الموتى هو عيسى ابن مريم الحي الآتي. لا الآتي لأنه علم الساعة. إنه قول الحق الذي فيه تنظرون. إنه هو الذي ينبئكم بما تدخرون. هو علم الساعة، هو الذي أبرأ الأكمة، هو الذي أقام الموتى، هو الآتي.
Any translators in the house? See what the DCC ones are saying. Shamsi.
Now my question to you is, where is Ezekiel when he's prophesying this?
Before you ask me where is Ezekiel, that passage is so clear and you have not dealt with it. I want you to... No.
I'm coming to that. I want to make sure that you understand the context of Ezekiel 18 first.
If Ezekiel was in Jerusalem or he was in Egypt, that will not change the fact that it says clearly if someone commits sin, because that is a general statement. Okay? So no, you are saying...
So that you know where I'm going.
Yeah.
I want to prove to you that this passage is about the future, not the past.
Okay.
Now, do you see, when I say the future, it means that the future, the time of the Messiah, that's the passage about. That's what I want
But they will go against the Messiah then. Because the Messiah came and they're going to die for his sins.
So I asked you, where is Ezekiel? First of all, Ezekiel is in Babylon.
Okay.
That's why I said, why do you quote this proverb about the land of Israel? Okay. About the land. So they are in Babylon and people are saying things. Now, the second question for you to understand is, which prophet was at the same time living with, at the time of Ezekiel?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Isaiah.
And who prophesies the same proverb?
to be honest, look, I don't know who was there same time because I'm not.
It's none about that's fine. I understand. You are Muslim.
Can you deal with the passages?
Okay, so I'm coming. So this passage was prophesied also by
But can you
Jeremiah.
read the context? Read the context. Read the context.
So I'm saying people are
I respect.
prophesizing.
I respect you.
You're good,
You want me to read it?
No, Raphael. When I got the 18,
Big up
20,
Gustav
you came,
in the house.
read the beginning. As if the
That's how you understand.
as if the beginning is the context of 1820.
The US and monetized.
The quote, that's why I read this
What I'm saying,
Big up the Dharma brothers.
no explaining what it means.
I'm trying to
Yeah, I need to move from here, man. Yeah, the phone overheats like direct sunlight, man. That's like blatant direct sunlight. Let's see. Anyway, there's a few channels there, man. I think that Mr. H channel and DUS Dawa there. Let's see, Adnan Rashid still chatting to the old Bill. Let's see where I'm going.
At the same time, there's the positive side as well. It has brought attention to in Brazil, people are watching our videos and they have no idea that this place is the world. It brings Britain.
Stop now! We're called The Cancelled. We're doing a short film documentary about cancel culture. So if anyone knows cancel culture, basically you're shunned from society because you've done something bad on social media. We're going to do a mockumentary. Think The Office. We are stealing the game for comedy. So if you follow us on social media, at The Cancelled for Instagram, at The Clinic Centre on Twitter. We would love your support.
I'm not sure you want really hope. And we want everyone to continue. Christians with all this stuff, atheists with all this stuff, communists and socialists and Muslims. And this is the beauty of this place. We really cherish that. And you know, my teachings, the way I've been taught in Islam, the Muslim civilization actually facilitated this. And I believe this is very Muslim. This is very. There were debates taking place in 10th century Baghdad. When Baghdad was one of the largest cities in the world, the largest library in the world was there. Some of the largest learning centers were in the world were in Baghdad. There were people debating in public squares in Baghdad. There were atheists, there were Christians, there were Jewish scholars, there were Muslim scholars debating each other. 10th century, yeah. No. Britain is a majority non-Muslim country. It represents a civilization. People do not want that law. Muslims are a minority. Muslims don't even have that law in their own country. How can they even have it in Britain? So no. The answer is no. Okay. Anyone who's saying that they are either very ignorant about Islam or they are a bunch of troublemakers because they're working for Islamophobes. Because this is what Islamophobes use online against Muslims. And Muslims want to occupy the world. They want to. When Muslims were in power in Spain, in places like India, they didn't force anyone into Islam. How can it happen in Britain when we are a minority? So I think the debate is being hijacked by people who do not represent Islam and Muslims, and the other side does not represent the British people. The debate is taking place between two extremist groups, and the rest of the population is just they're suffering in silence.
Do you believe that a debate is actually taking place?
Yes, it's taking place. It's taking place in a very, very controlled form. I believe certain people are completely. Well, I'll give you an example. Have you seen this guy called Imam Tawhidi? He's very famous in Australia. He doesn't represent any Muslim in the world, let alone Australian Muslim. He doesn't represent anyone. He's put on the pedestal. Anjem Choudhury. You know him? Yes? He was on CNN, he was on Fox News, he was on Sky News, he was on BBC, countless times. He only represents 200 people in Britain, if not less. if not less. There are 3 million Muslims in Britain, lecturers, researchers, historians, professors, scholars. Why are they not put on the
See what my man's chatting about.
Need to fight us. Kill with kindness, darling. Smile and be charming. But if they double cross you, those signs will be alarming. Erosion of the soul. What will they say about you all when you are gone? She was great at business, but the kids always missed the midnight kisses. He took great risks, stepped on a lot of people to get rich. Well, can't you see this? We're a product of our environment, and the businesses of the government are making people fight just to pay rent. The divide is huge, from a man in a manor in Kent to a matter of people on minimum wage fighting for a pay rise of 1%. We look at others and resent rather than understand the messages, because we can learn a story from everyone that we meet that can help us on our life journey. But the world works in patterns, and you better believe it, because that worst nightmare, yeah, you'll keep on seeing it until you run into fear and say, "Hi, I'm here." Then that cloudy vision will just disappear. We lack community and nobody to lend an ear. That's why the suicide rates have risen. It's clear. We look at apps and say, why can't I have that?
Junior,
we get a
what's
bank
this?
loan, we don't think about the interest payback. Look at the minority reports.
They got MistaRax.
How can I get served first when I'm at the back? It's like do they want a civil war? Because I'm the one fighting for. We're all the same, yeah, we all still feel. And that is what is really, 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 really real. Woo! I'm rising up. I've had enough of the gamers. I want to be the controller. I want to play the game. You've been controlling the masses for centuries, times, decades. Corruption's all linked from government to fame. Just look at Jim Morrison's Dad D. Promote a message, promote a fake dream to all these naive teens and make them believe that they ain't on a leash. I'm not asleep, I'm awake, and it's time to point out what is fake. People buy into what society say we need, but what comes with that is power, status, and greed. These not real, you see. And that's not the view. It's me or you, don't believe the news. Bad guys and good guys, that's all perspective. Hollywood is good when the government directs it. Smoke screens like 9/11 and Brexit, of course they won't flex it. They keep on rejecting and projecting this mediated viewpoint to get re-elected. The world, I can't affect it. I haven't got the money, I haven't got the pounds, I haven't got the power, so tell me how. Through the medium of word, dude, that's absurd. My voice will never, ever, ever, ever get heard. It's just a flash of light across the darkness. You left a second across the day. No one ever listens to a word I say, unless you paint the life. Me with a Gucci bag and a modern wife, clubs and guys that clutch the daggers and knives. I'll be real. I don't need a fake friends and a bullshit deal. I'll tell you how it is.
No, that man. Rob's getting nicked.
Hey!
Come back to that.
No, say that morality comes from scripture. I can turn that around and tell you it's much worse. Okay, you better have a second.
Phone keeps overheating. Shams is still at it. Arab corner.
معذر اثنين كثرت علي
Oh, these men still at it as well.
They give him a book. You reveal to him tribulation.
Don't forget that time. I'm sorry, that's why I pushed you.
Right, yeah.
Moses.
Alright, man, you're right. How can you walk around this hot weather and still do this, man?
Yes, brother. I
You
know,
took
I
the day
know.
off.
Even my phone's overheating.
This is the day, ain't it? This
I know,
is the day
brother,
to
I
be
know, I know. Big up the carnival vibes as well.
Associated with divinity with the Messiah. But it's only Rabbi Yosef that we see says, how do you symbolize God by saying one is God, human and human? So, obviously,
You're doing some Tai Chi stuff.
Right.
Still on it.
They even believe in he had a wife.
Actually, no. Actually, no. The reason why we are in such a state where humans are killing each other, hating each other.
Yes, man, like Shakara in the house. What are you saying, bro? You good, yeah? Cool, cool, cool.
We have become very cruel, not only to animals, by extension to ourselves. So because we mistreat animals, we have no regard for vulnerable species. We are now actually harming each other because of that. So that's why the Prophet of Islam, Prophet Muhammad, taught us. He started with the basic rules, how to treat animals. He said, do not overburden your camels. Don't kill animals unless you're going to consume them as food. Don't burn beehives. You can't even burn bees, right? So if the Prophet is teaching these things, why is he teaching these things? Why is he talking about animal rights? Because when you are careful about animals, naturally you will never think of harming humans. Because humans can actually express their feelings. They have cognition, right?
Do you agree with all of the Sharia laws?
I believe in every single word of the Quran and the authentic prophetic tradition. Every single word, I stand by it.
What's his
I believe in
understanding
Islam
of,
completely. Whatever qualifies to be Islam, I believe it completely. Whether people like it or don't like it, this is me. I stand by my faith, and I'm proud of it. I love it.
What's your understanding of Sharia?
Raj is still with the police. Yeah, but there's my man's back. There's DC Steve, Raj. Go around again. The kids' corner there. Let's go see what IC3 is saying.
we're making progress anyway. Back to the day.
Yeah, big up the chat. Look at all these guys hanging around here in the front. Look, man like Hudson over there. IC3 Dust. All them man out here in the shade.
Oh, this is the ghost. You know, I'm talking about the accounts. I just ran it, you know, and Jesus is recorded in narrative. I'm saying I'm not a ghost, I'm a spirit. So in the story, like what you have the
You know, I'm actually not partial to the U.S. system. I prefer the free market economy.
So he was just saying that housing people and providing
Actually, I've seen research. We have 3 ladies here already.
But she was wrong. Because Turkish is white. Look, here, look, Turkish.
Yes, Mr.
MistaRax is
big
back.
up, bro.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
I thought I'd come and say hello.
I see my code now. I love it.
Got a new chair, look.
Yeah, Dust. You got
Dust is the new chair.
Yeah, man, Dust in the house.
But look here,
I didn't know that term for music and no language.
Yes.
Kurdish.
3 types of Turkish. Kurdish. Oh no, Kurdish is over here. Oh yeah.
Yes, bro, Haji.
Iran, Turkey, and
Big up the 178 in the house.
I heard that he wasn't really dead, so he was in some kind of unconscious state. Yes, Mr. Right.
Yes, Hudson, alright. Yes, bro, you're right, yeah.
पानी में जाके सही करते हैं आपको ठीक है तुम्हें से हटनी नहीं ना फिर
I respect. The Sudanese more than the Egyptians. You know why? Because the Sudanese, I don't know fortunately or unfortunately, they have more manners than the Egyptians. Everybody can be arrogant. Everybody can be.
No one has the grounds to steal from anyone. There was a time in the Muslim civilization, near the end of the 1st century of Islam, when Muslims had charity, they offered it to the community, no one was claiming it. Imagine if the British government...
Yeah, bro Haji. Hey, bruv, I got bro Haji in the chat, brother. What are you saying,
What's
bruv?
going on?
You're right, you good,
How are
yeah?
ya? You okay?
I got Haji in
Big
the
up,
chat.
big up MistaRax, big up.
Big up, brothers. Yeah, Haji's there, man.
Yeah, he'll be coming.
Is he coming, yeah?
Not today, but he'll come here soon, inshallah.
Okay. Big man Isa in the house. Big bro Isa. What you saying, brother? You're right, yeah? You good, yeah? Cool, sorry man, smoking cigarettes.
That argument, do you believe that, rather than deducting it from point A. So you extrapolate, you can go
Oh, that guy is good.
What's that? What you saying, bro?
Lord Jesus Christ, the just judge. Repent and come to the truth. Jesus Christ is the truth. Jesus Christ said, I am the bread of life. I am the resurrection and the life. Not a mere man or a mere prophet. Jesus Christ said, if you've seen me, you have seen the Father. I and the Father are one. Jesus Christ spoke about his crucifixion. It is historic fact that Jesus Christ was crucified for your sins and my sins. All you have to do is humble yourself and accept Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior. Prophet cannot save you. Jesus Christ is not a mere man or a
Still on it.
He says where does Quran says? He says where does Quran says 72? Hadith is talking about. Hadith is telling you.
Yes. Brother Paul in the house. Yes, Brother Paul, you're right. Yeah. Good to see you. You're right.
He describes Trinity as like a three-headed dog in the mythology, where the dog has three heads and three different consciousness, but still one dog being. That is what they describe it, but he knows very well that he cannot describe water, ice, liquid, or apple, or egg, shell, so on and so forth. It is all of them. That's not any justice to your concept. So now, the question again
it's for those who believe, not for you. Allah says you should beat your wife. Have you found anything?
Read the Old Testament. Read the Old Testament.
Old Testament is for the Jews. It's for the Jews already.
Oh, come on. Why is it in the Bible?
It's in the Bible. So that you know.
You don't believe in it?
I believe in it. I believe in it. I believe in it. You believe in it, but I don't do it. I believe in it, but I don't obey it. For instance, I believe. Listen. I believe that you are a human being. Is that understood? That's wait. But it's not everything. Thank you. No, so the same way.
Raj, what happened?
Yeah, so what happened
Chan
earlier,
to
one of the Huddies knocked my phone out of my hand and it fell on the floor. So the police have spoken to me in the morning. Another guy came up with a mask and just coming to my face going rah, 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 rah. I said, alright, Kuddi, I'll take your mask off. So what the police are doing now is that I'm warning everyone. If you come to the park with a mask on, the police are going to take a photo of you, and if you do anything with that mask on, they'll know who it is. So they pull the gun to the side, and that's a good solution. Because they're not going to be able to remove all masks, but they'll take a photo of yourself. But if you're a Kuddi and you can't come down without showing your face, and you're a little gunjad like that, I don't respect you in here. You're a real road man, come down. Show your face when you're going to do something.
He's not ready to fed, he's a
Again,
race man.
I've done that. Declare. No, please put these down.
Is he from online?
This is trying to put online.
I think this is Riri. Riri. You said you're going to knock me out if I call you Riri. When he said he's going to knock me out for Riri. He said he's going to knock me out if I call him Riri to his face. Call him Riri. Call him Riri. How many times have I called that Kuddi Riri now? How many? Has he done anything? Kush Watch his pussy OJ. When they come down here, they can't do shit. They're all internet gangsters. Every single one of them, man. Only around 1% of them might do something. But this little Kanja here, this little Kutta can't do shit.
I'm here right now. I can confirm. He smells like a pigeon. I can confirm it now.
Come here, Adja. Watch how he's gonna follow me. Come on. Watch this. You know my father's name? Big up Teja Singh, my father.
Raj Ibn
Big up Teja Singh, my father. Big up Teja Singh, my father. Come on, let's see if he follows me.
Raj Ibn Teja.
Let's see if he follows me. Come on.
Teja. Son of a Teja, where is he? Come on. Teja, what?
Come make it move. This is a lead. I got a lead here. Look. I'm now pulling you. Come on, Adi.
This is a message to Teja, innit? Raj's dad, come and collect your son. It's embarrassment to see, fam.
You're obsessed with me. I think these guys love me. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure these guys swing their way. No doubt about it. Riri's a pussy hole. Riri's a ganjan. Riri's a pussy. This man said for 1 month, yeah. When he comes down, if I'm putting Riri to his face, he's gonna knock me out. What did he do? What do you do? What do you do?
He's trying to kill me. He already snitched the first about me. He just called the police on me. Call the police right there. Call the police.
Hey, come on.
Call the police. Call the police. Let's go. He's snitching already. Tommy Robinson.
Don't go that way. Put an end to it right now, please. What did I speak to you about just 5 minutes ago?
I'm allowed to record.
What did I tell you? I said, do not make a thing of this. If he's filming you,
he's threatening me, bro. I came to Mr. Rex. Did I come to you? Yeah. I came to Mr. Rex. I didn't go to him.
Listen, don't be childish. You put the mask on. You don't want to be filmed.
Yeah, exactly.
And you film. What did Steve tell you?
Yeah, I can do it.
Becomes an issue. Right. If it becomes an issue, like it is now. I'll give you a direction to leave the park now, and it'll be a reasonable direction. You will leave. So stop it now. Put an end to it now. Stop being childish. Move off. Carry on. Okay. Another complaint, you're out of here.
You're travelling Raj, bro.
He's already called the police like 3 times now. He's whack, bro. Rajan needs to come pick up his son.
Yeah, but you know he goes to the police.
Well, Mama's threatening you now. You done, fam.
Online.
Please, man. This guy online already sits in his own basement. Does that, bro.
No, it's Raj. It's my man. He's coming this way.
You see, I was walking that little kutta. Let me say something to you, yeah? That little kutta said a couple of months ago, for months, if I go to the park, and if you call me Riri because his name's Rayron, he goes by the name Rayron. He said if I call him Riri because he's a little puddy down, a little bitch. So what I said to him, yeah, he said if you come to me and you say that to my face, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. What did he do? Bushmani. Internet gangsters, nearly all of them are. There's going to be 1 or 2% here that will do something. Majority of these men that come with masks here, all they are cowards. Cowards, yeah, that guy was following me, but I think he's harassing me. He knows that we're watching him.
Isn't that harassment? Right? They keep following him and harassing him and saying...
Nothing. Man like Shamsi in the house. Big up, bro.
What's happening, man? How you doing?
You good, my brother? You good, yeah? Big up, big up.
Who? The guy over there, I think we were gone for like 20 minutes.
I don't want to be rude. What is he saying? I don't know what he said. No one can just preach and follow it. No one can just preach and follow it.
When we got to the end of the verse, I said, what does he understand from this verse? He said, it is about the Messiah. And I reminded him, you said it was a simile at the beginning. And he said, yes, I was wrong.
And like Noshin in the house. Yes, no, bro.
Doesn't your phone run out of battery?
No, man, I've got charger packs.
Oh, you got a charger
keep it going, let's keep it going, bro.
For example, like to save myself.
If there are traffic lights, you don't break them.
Thank you. Okay, you
I've seen Pavlov all day.
prohibiting us from eating the meat, but actually you want us to meet you.
This is really bad Middle Eastern humor, ladies.
Oh, you see, now it's not only Ukraine. Everybody who disagrees with him, that's bad humor.
Why is it always race? Why is it always race? Why is it racist about that? Why is it race? I'm anti-racist. I'm anti-racist. Why does race matter? Why does it matter?
Thanks you.
It was forced.
Yeah, I don't know, Shams is walking around somewhere now, I think. I don't know where he is. See Issa again here. Issa trying to get in on some paper boy, I think.
I decided on one. However, if Jesus is the exact name of Yeshua in Hebrew, not Abraham.
There is no mention of Jesus.
Abraham. Hey, why? Who's hating anyone? All I'm asking is a question of series. And you said that's hatred. So are you telling me you've never been to a school where the teacher asks you questions? Well, tell me where the names are. Where the names?
There's no mention of Chinese.
Where are the names of the
Yes, big up the 214 in the house. I'm gonna cut this one and be back in a bit. Big up to everyone. The phone keeps overheating. Get me? It's that hot. Anyway, back in a bit, fam. Hit the notification button, you get me, so you know when I'm live again. About 10-15 minutes or so. Big up, love to everyone. Peace.